Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Cutlery. Hope everyone had an excellent Thanksgiving yesterday. Hope you didn't eat too much, or if you did, I hope you have had the day off today, being Friday, to kind of rest up, digest everything, and take it easy after all that eating. I know I did. I took off, especially today, just for that very reason, actually. But wanted to jump on here real quick. It's been a couple days. I was enjoying, the holidays with family, so kind of got away from the videos for just a minute. But guys, you guys are showing out on the trade deal offers and things. Well, I have actually had to run 4 or 5 packages to the post office this morning, so my collection seems to be ever evolving, mostly because I'm trading it and getting new things coming and going. So it's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for reaching out. Love all the trade offers so far. Got some awesome stuff on the way. Can't wait to show you guys. The collection is definitely getting that higher, that next level kind of stuff in here. And the quality of the knives is going to be amazing. So Fixed Blade Friday. Wanted to jump on here and definitely do a Fixed Blade Friday. It's been a while since I've done one, so wanted to see what we could do with that. Showed you a lot of my fixed blades already, but I actually got over there in the drawer digging around. There's a few that I have not. These you'll see today, or at least some of them, are actually back from my childhood when I used to play around with knives. I didn't collect them. I threw them against walls. I stuck them in dirt, had fun with them. So when you see these next few knives, you'll understand why. But these are some from my past, pretty much. Definitely fixed blades. But we're going to call this video that I'm doing right now, we're going to call it Fixed Blade Friday Gets the Boot, because we're going to talk about some boot knives. I don't collect boot knives per se, but I know there's a lot of makers out there that make some amazing boot knives. And boot knives are cool. It's not that I got anything against them. I've just never actually ran across any in the wild much to pick up. But show you a few of those today. We'll talk about a couple of things. And I actually did get to go to the antique store today. My wife was working, so she said, I have the day, so I hunted this morning. Pretty cool stuff happened with that. I'll show you later on the video too. But got to run to an antique store and talk about fixed blades. I want to show you something, guys. Let me grab it right here. So I got the ultimate fixed blade. The antique store didn't have any knives, which not new knives anyway. They had knives, but nothing new, so nothing exciting there. But they had this in one of the booths. Guys, check this out. Talk about the ultimate fixed blade weapon, if you will. They had this homemade spear. Someone took the time, cut this out of a pretty heavy-duty piece of metal, took aluminum wrapping, shaped it for the spearhead. They took and wood burned, it looks like, or carved all that jig pattern you see in that wood. And then they carved this out and tied it, put a rope line through that for a grip. And the same right here, they got a padded grip here. But guys, this thing is long too. I saw it later. I've actually seen it there a couple of times, and I've talked myself out of picking it up several times, but I just walked in there when it didn't have any knives today. I said, you know what? It's time for the spear to come home. So thought it'd be a cool addition down here to the knife shop. You know, why not? It's a blade. It matches. It makes sense. We got kind of a theme-ish going on here, so why not? But thought you'd get a kick out of that. But anyway, guys, we will turn this camera around. We'll get here to the table and talk about a few fixed blades. See you here in a minute, guys. All right, we're back here at the table, guys. So something I didn't show you, I forgot actually of having at the Bear factory sale the other day. I think I did a picture, but I didn't do an actual discussion or a video on this. But I actually picked up this hatchet at Bear. Guys, check this thing out. Got the Bear MGC sheath. You got the Tang stamp on it right there. I think this is a 10 dot. I'm pretty sure this is a 1990. And when I was going through the line, I got to Mr. Griffey, Ken Griffey, the owner of Bear Knives, and he was sitting there at his thing, and this was actually laying right in front of him, the only one there. And I picked it up, and he actually was telling me about it. He said they used to make these. They haven't made them, I'm pretty sure he told me, and I may be wrong, but since the early 90s, they have not made them in that factory, or haven't made them, period. And he said the machine they had that stamped these out was so heavy when it had to hit and knock this out that it would shake the entire building. So Thought that was a cool story. But it was laying there. He had brought this, I believe, he said out of his office and just laid it out there on the table for somebody to buy. So looks like I happened along at the perfect time. So now I've got me a nice Bear and I can't say that, MGC hatchet. So why not? Everybody needs another hatchet in the collection. So talk about the ultimate fixed blade anyway. But what we're going to talk about today, boot knives. So as you can see, I got a couple of boot knives laid out here. Dirty, nasty, scratched up, but fun, guys. Everybody likes a boot knife. But the first one I pull out here, actually, these two are from my childhood, so we'll talk about them in a minute. This one's one I picked up at a flea market not that long ago. I'd say it's been less than a year ago. But this was laying in a booth. You can see it's an Explorer brand boot knife. I have not cleaned or done anything to this, guys. This is how I found it, and I threw it in a drawer. So all that brass needs a shining up. But this is a 21-295. It's made in Japan. Got some scratches and some usage on it. It's not too bad. Still pretty sharp for sure. But nice boot knife. What was scaring me on this one, though, like many of these kind of knives, well, the others don't have it, but it doesn't have much of a guard. So I feel like if you went into something, your hand's going to ride on up that. And I know it has the cutout just for that reason, but seems scary to me. But there's the first boot knife I was going to talk about. Pretty cool now. We got to get these cleaned up and actually put out here. Next one up, we'll go here because that last one, it's got a little bit of a story to it. So this guy right here, you can see, rough sheath, dirty. But I thought I was the greatest kid in the world, the coolest kid ever that had this as a kid. Guys, this is a Valor. It says Miami, USA, but I am certain it's made in Japan because it says it right there, 440 stainless. But this thing is made out of a solid piece of brass. Got well, I would think they're trying to get a deer there. Kind of a funny looking deer to me. But a lot of pattern in that brass. I need to get this one shining too. But kind of a small knife if you look at it. It's about as big as my hand. I don't have that big of hands, but just a perfect little boot knife. Got an edge on it too. It's like I didn't tear it up too bad. I did sharpen it, but mostly I probably took it on Dad's sharpening stone and would hit it every once in a while. But that was the second one we want to talk about, guys. Valor. And the third one, not a great story or anything special, but y'all know me and Parker's. Well, this probably was one of the first Parker knives I ever owned. And it kind of gave me that fire and that love for Parker knives. You can see I have wore this thing down. All the paint's coming off of it. But this is if you can see it in that tank stamp, this is a Parker Brothers, Chattanooga, Tennessee, by way of Japan. And I didn't treat it horribly either. These blades are actually better than I thought they would have been. But good looking knife. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I got a phone call and had to jump on it real quick. But what I was saying is, as a kid, this would be on my side no matter what. It was riding. I stuck it down on the sheath. Yeah, I would stick it on my belt and run around with it, pull it out. Now, I was probably, I'm guessing, and I believe I was probably about 10 years old, 10 to 12. I can't imagine my kids. You know, I got grandkids now, but my kids, when they were 10 or 12 years old, allowing them to even have one of these, much less run around on their bicycle or in through the woods, stabbing trees and stuff with one. So just different times, guys. I mean, I grew up in a different time than this current generation, and then the next one coming is going to be, it's going to be amazing the difference we see. But anyway, guys, there's that Parker boot knife on a fixed blade Friday. I may take this one on the buffing wheel, take the rest of that paint off and get it super shiny, and then shine down this blades and then clean up this sheath. I got some wax I can get on this sheath for sure, and I guarantee this one will come back pretty good shape. It's like the buttons, yeah, the button's missing on that one. So it's like the sheath is not going to clasp anyway. But anyway, there's boot knives, guys. One more thing I had to show you. I got this in a knife purchase a couple weeks ago. We're just thinking of fixed blades. This is a letter opener, of course, nothing to do with a knife. But thought this would be neat to show you. So check this out, guys. Louisville Tin and Stove Company, 60th anniversary of the company. And their 60th anniversary was from 1888 to 1948. So thought that was neat, just to come in a bundle or a lot of knives that I purchased on eBay. It was a cool little addition to it. That'll go here in the knife shop. Just stick it up as a display anyway. But that's that's not all the fixed blades today. You guys have seen this next one, but what I'm talking about I am looking for, I know a lot of you guys and a lot of the YouTube channels that I follow, several actually, make custom sheaths. I'm going to get some dimensions on this and start reaching out to some folks and see what they can do to make a custom sheath for this big old monster fixed blade knife I've got. It's a JR Customs knife. Big, heavy, fat, this is a gripper, guys. Big, fat stag knife. Probably one of the most practical knives you ever seen, but be super cool to have a sheath for it. I bought it a while back, and it did not have a sheath for it, so it's been laying around. I kind of move it every once in a while, making sure I don't stick my hands in a drawer and go down that blade, because it is pretty razor sharp. But anyway, all you leather guys, let me know if it's something you'd be interested in. Hit me up. I'll get you some dimensions on this thing, and we can come up with a plan. But speaking of that, I only had a couple more things. In that same knife order that came in, got these couple of sheaths. I just thought I'd show them to you. Talking about users, wore down. Got to have a story. This one's got some writing on it. And I know it says rural route something and PO something, but I cannot read it. I've been trying. But guys, look at the usage on this sheath. And the cool thing about it, I thought is it is a Boker sheath. This is the only Boker sheath I actually have for a fixed blade or for a folding hunter. So thought that was super cool. I'm going to put some leather wax and shine this some saddle soap on it. We're going to clean him up and see if we can make it displayable. And then this buck sheath I thought was neat as well. See, it's got the script buck, got the old button. I thought all buck sheath actually had the model they were designed for stamped into it. Maybe that's just newer ones. This one does not. It's kind of a slim, so I'm super curious as to what knife went with this sheath. But speaking of buck, last thing we got for today is this brand new buck knife right here. This 110 BK1. It's just a black synthetic. I picked this up the other day at a store in a town near me. And the only reason I got it, I have plenty of buck 110s, but I like this lightweight version. It's the full-size 110. It's not the actual lightweight, but I like this. It's got awesome action on it. It's got a good-looking blade. I'm going to use this thing. This is going to be a user, guys. And I bought this thing out the door for 25 bucks. And for a buck USA product, big, full 110, you can't beat that with a sheath. Come on, guys. So, had to come home with me. Not that I needed it, but I wanted it, so there you go. But anyway, guys, I know it was kind of a quick fixed blade Friday today, and there wasn't a whole lot of fixed blades. I got plenty of those to show you, but I thought it'd be cool to talk about these boot knives that I have never pulled them out of the drawer until now. So anyway, guys, we're definitely over 1,000 subscribers, so it's time to get that giveaway together. The next video I do, we'll probably talk about it, and I will let you know what I'm planning on the giveaway being, which knife will be part of it, or knives, or other things. I've been debating it for the last month or so, actually, just to kind of figure out a good plan for that. And I think I have one now, so I think we're on the right road. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. Please continue to like, subscribe, share this channel, guys. Let's have fun each and every day. I love doing this. I love talking about knives and putting out content. With these trade deals that I've got on the way right now, there's going to be some amazing things seen in the next week or two. So can't wait to show you guys. Truly can't. But anyway, from Cutlery, thank you so much again. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and we will certainly talk to you soon. Thanks so much.